Hello, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus. And today, welcome to Cracks to the Light Tarot. And today, I'm going to read the energies for the last week of January. Let's see what's coming up for you. And let's go ahead by shuffling the cards that they are ready actually to pop up as I can see the energy for you. Over here, what's the theme? Okay, Capricorns, the theme of this last week is the house. So that speaks about the establishment, also speaks about, the stability of the home, and definitely it might speak about purchasing a home or your current home that you are in. Let's see what is that about. We're gonna take a couple of cards. Of course, I have a spectrum of cards that I'm gonna be using in the read, so stay tuned. And also, I'm gonna end up the reading with the runes, which are guided Viking rocks that kind of clarify and give us more breakthrough on the energies to come. Let's see, Capricorns, what about the house? What about the house? So, as I'm shuffling over here, I'm hearing a couple of words, which is a division of assets and also a need for investment. So, okay, let's see. The house is clarified with the Ten of Pentacles. So definitely there is an inheritance might be, or might be a splitting of assets within a relationship that is presented at the time being, but by this end of January. And the house and the Ten of Pentacles are good indication of a strong financial base. That you are kind of coming across, or you have built it through the years. So definitely this is a good read. Excuse me. This is a good read from the get-to-go, like Capricorns for you. The last week of January will be auspicious and filled with financial gains for you, Capricorns. Wonderful. Let's see what is the way that you are presenting yourself to the world around you and to your environment, and the way you are perceived, whether it's within your collaborations with colleagues, whether it's within your home environment or your community, big or small. So the way you are perceived to the world. And you've got over here family room. So it speaks about actually a kind of person that is have a big family. Maybe you are perceived as having that family, and like maybe you are perceived like a dad or a mom, or even like a child within a big family. So the family emphasize and the highlight on the family kind of high at this time, and the way you are perceived like you are having that full house kind of energy that is kind of surrounding your aura. And let's see what is in your subconscious position, the way you speak to yourself at the time being, Capricorn. And we have, I'll just shuffle a couple of times more, and as I do that, I would love to cleanse the energies with a little bit of Palo Santo. So, and I recommend to take a deep breath in, hold and release, just to center the energies and invite more of the guided messages for Capricorns. Okay, take a deep breath in, hold and release. Oh yeah, I feel that. That's so beautiful. Let's put it over here for the time being. Yeah. And as we are shuffling and seeing what is the inner dialogue that Capricorns are kind of talking to their inner child and saying for the last week of January, whether you're kind of encouraging yourself, whether you're, sabotaging something that you need to work a little bit on. Let's see. And the card that's pulled out for you is community, another togetherness card. And it speaks, of course, that you have your community in mind. You are thinking about your immediate environment, all the people that you share the love with, and of course, like the financial maybe aspect of things also within the community that you are a part of, and you are a significant part of at the time being. Let's see what are the energies that you're coming out of, Capricorns. And one more shuffle. Okay, what are the energies that Capricorn is coming out of? Yep, and they moved from, whoa, okay, so you moved from toil and labor. So definitely there was a heavy cycle that ended. You might have been maybe, building a home, or building a house, or might be it's a project. You're an architecture or something like that, but you had to put a lot of kind of toil and labor and hard work in the past. But this is an energy that we're coming out of. Let's ask for more guidance for the energies that we are stepping towards and what to come for us Capricorns for this last week of January. Yep, and we've got over here, wonderful, that is the distance horizons. The distant horizon, actually, it came in the reverse. It came fumbled. So there might be a relocation that you're not like kind of passionate about. You don't want to travel to the distance like horizon, so you might be like very in your comfort zone at the time being, very happy with your achievement and the way you build it like something, and you would love to stay where you're at, and you're just like not vibing with going like to the distance horizon for this last week of January. So you need to be more grounded, or you kind of taking a break after the toil and labor that you are moving out of. Let's see what are the steps that will guide you and will help you to kind of stay where you are more or where you are most passionate about, staying, whether it's a comfort zone, although I advise to kind of break those. But if you are kind of finding that your energies are high within your immediate kind of setting, that's another story. Let's see, you've got the energies is the energy of the lovers. So the lovers might be a relationship, a distant, like long distant relationship that is requiring you to move at the time being, but you are not like vibing with the part of moving, and you are preferring to stay where you are established and rooted. So there might be a little bit of difference of opinions between you and a partner about the location or something in that kind of domain. Let's get a clarification card over here for the lovers, because this is a lovely energy to come for you Capricorns. And we're gonna see, I am asked to split the deck into three, and that's what I'm doing over here. And I'm gonna pull this card and see, this is the Three of Cups. It speaks about celebration, of course, and a fulfillment of wishes, and it's related to the lovers that is maybe in a distant shore, and you are kind of a little bit shattered between whether to stay where you're at or kind of follow a relationship or a partnership that is showing up for you for the upcoming week, last week of January. Let's go ahead and see what's the energy surrounding the situation at hand, Capricorns, for you. And we're gonna pull a guided card from the energies Over here, you've got despair. Oh, so there's a little bit kind of longing. Maybe a lover is longing for you from a distant shore, and there is kind of that waiting and contemplating, and they are kind of really passionate and wishing to kind of communicate with you and see you kind of with their naked eyes, like in front of them where they are at. The establishment or the house that you are working upon, or whatever you are kind of building, whether it's a business or a house, is kind of keeping you apart, and you are kind of invested in the work that you've done previously, and it's really kind of a hard choice, honestly. Let's see what is the advice card for you from the tarot over here. And the advice card for you, Capricorn, oh my goodness, it's courtship. So the advice card for you is to go ahead maybe and kind of make that relationship kind of work by kind of courting whomever you have set your eyes upon, and is like the apple of your eyes. So there is an encouragement to go ahead and pursue and maybe make that contract or that legal kind of marriage aspect of thing, or documenting and kind of announcing a relationship for you, and that is advised. Capricorns, let me know. Of course, those are general readings, so let me know if it resonates. I'll leave also my email in the description box below in case somebody wants a personal reading, and I'll let you know when I'm open to that. So what is the result or the outcome of the situation? This is beautiful. Oh my gosh. So let's go ahead and see what's the outcome. And you got over here, wonderful. That's the wheel. That's the wheel of fortune that is appearing in your energies. So fortunes after difficulties is gonna show up as we move forward towards the Aquarian season, like February. There is definitely an opening of fortune that is happening with the 10 of Pentacles in the heart of your reading, as well as the house. So on the financial aspect, everything is looking great, actually. And I'm called to pull a couple of cards over here, which I would love to do. You've got over here the order, notes, notes and honor and recognition of labor. So another card that represents that your efforts that you have invested in is definitely recognized, and actually it's also rewarded and honored. So you're definitely receiving a message or a kind of a declaration of honor to a job well done and work that you have been doing that reached its optimal kind of gratification for the efforts that you have invested in the past, and the fruits of your labors is showing up for you, Capricorns. Let's see over here from the Cosmic Tarot, you've got to look in the mirror. So there is an advice for you to kind of maybe analyze the cycles and kind of appreciate towards oneself at the time being, and reflect upon where you're at and what is your next goal, whether it's a relationship that's gonna kind of fulfill and bring those kind of colorful aspects to your life, and whether it is in your agenda and your focus for the last week of January. Let's pull a couple of runes as we spoke earlier, and those are fighting runes, and clarify and see how the breakthrough for the energies to come. And you've got actually 5 runes. That's generous. Okay, let's see what are the 5 runes that wants to come out for Capricorns. And the first rune that you've got over here is the defense. So there is a need to defend a situation or defend a position, or might be defend a contract, whether it's within the house aspect or within a relationship that you kind of passionately actually wanting for yourself. The other thing around over here that you've got, that's a wonderful rune. It speaks about self, another kind of confirmation to the reading, where they over here the card says look in the mirror, and you've got a confirmation, which is the self. There is a more need to focus on the cycle of life, and maybe consider your next moves. Maybe you want to partner up with somebody, and also kind of find that it will give you grounding kind of stance, as well as it will be like an evaluation to where you've been through life and where you are moving forward, and you're kind of declaring and opening up to partnerships by that last week of January. And the other rune that I got for you over here is stillness. So there is a need for a little bit of quiet time and a little bit of grounding, maybe connecting with nature more, maybe hugging a tree, maybe grounding yourself, and to bask in that energy of maybe quiet contemplation and search from within for the answers that you're seeking, and the way you are gonna be moving forward will definitely determine your next steps. And over here it leans towards a partnership. It might be a long distance one, and you're kind of contemplating and needing to center your energies a little bit at that last week of January. The next rune that I have for you over here, it's the warrior. So definitely you've been a warrior due to your toil and labor and the hard efforts that you've did in the past, and you are like fighting for your life and actually wanting to fulfill each and every aspect of it, whether it's the house and establishment, whether it's the relationship that you are pursuing in this week of January. And the last rune that you've got over here is flow. So definitely there is a flow of incoming kind of energies that is pursuing you, and whatever was stagnant, you're moving out of that with a little bit of stillness to open the portals to receive. And definitely there is a flow of energies that approaching you, whether they are messages, flirtatious messages, or kind of contractual kind of messages, or emails, or documentations that you will be receiving by the last part of January. That is a wonderful read for you, for me to read, and for you, Capricorn. Welcome to the channel Cracks to the Light. If you find this resonate, leave a comment in the description box below. Of course, subscribe, like, and share. See you on my next uploads. Bye bye for now.